What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Learn Japanese from Some Guy. In today's video, we're going to be looking at chapter 48 of my textbook, where we will learn how to use te miru to express or convey an idea or a feeling of wanting to try and do something. So we'll get right into it. So the formation of this structure is very easy. All we have to do is add miru to the te form of our verb. So we have some quick examples here. So for example, we have taberu. So the te form is, of course, tabete. We get add miru, we get tabete miru. So we get something like to try and eat. We have kuru. We get kite, kite miru. Nomu, nonde, nonde miru. Kao, katte, katte miru. So you'll notice, hopefully you'll notice that this works the exact same for our type 2, type 3, or type 1 verb. So every verb is conjugated the exact same way. You just simply add miru to the te form. So hopefully by now you're able to conjugate all the verbs to the te form. If not, you can watch my video on conjugating or using the te form. I'll put a link in the description box. But anyway, so now before we move on and look at some example sentences, I just have 5 quick verbs you can try on your own. So in this first column here, just write the te form of the verb and then the te miru form. And of course, as always, be sure to write these down. It's very, very important that you write as much as you can, and practice the kanji as well. Don't just write hiragana. Try and write the kanji character. If it's difficult, that's okay. It'll get easier as you practice. But anyway, here we have 5. So I'll answer these, and then we'll check. All right. So number 1, we have iku. So of course we get itte miru. Number 2, miru, mite miru. 3, tobu, tonde miru. Number 4, kangaeru, kangaete miru. And the last one, number 5, oboeru, oboete miru. And that's it. So shouldn't pose too much of a challenge. Again, just conjugate to the te form and add miru. Very simple. And one other important thing to keep in mind, of course, is that the miru in te miru can be conjugated like any type 2 verb. So we're going to look at some example sentences, and you'll get to see the different ways we can use te miru. And you'll notice that sometimes it'll be in the past tense, or the te miru form will itself be in the te form, or the past tense form, or whatever. But I'll point those out as we go. So here are example sentences. Number 1, このケーキは美味しいですよ。食べてみて。このケーキは美味しいですよ。食べてみて。So this cake is delicious. Try some. So we have the te form, 食べてみて. So telling someone, hey, try it. 食べてみて. Give it a try. Number 2, この本はとても面白い。この本はとても面白いです。読んでみてください。この本はとても面白いです。読んでみてください。So 読んでみてください. So here we have the te form again, but we're adding ください to be a little more polite. So this book is really good. Please check it out. 読んでみてください. Number 3, その本を読んでみたけど難しすぎた。この本を読んでみたけど難しすぎた. I gave that book a read, so 読んでみた. So I tried reading the book. I gave it a read would be like a more natural English translation. I gave it a look, but it was too difficult. 難しすぎた. Number 4, そのジムに行ってみる。そのジムに行ってみる. So I'm going to check out that gym. So if we were to say something like そのジムに行く, that'd be like I'm going to go to that gym. But if we use 行ってみる, we get the feeling like, oh, I'm going to go and check it out. I'm going to check out that gym and see what it's like. そのジムに行ってみる. Number 5, カラオケに行ってみたけど好きではなかった. カラオケに行ってみたけど好きでもなかった. So we have karaoke, karaoke. 行ってみた. So I went and tried. I checked out karaoke, but I didn't like it. 行ってみた. Number 6, 沖縄に行ってみたいです. 沖縄に行ってみたいです. So I would like to go to Okinawa. So we have the Thai form, right? When we want to express a desire to do something. So 行ってみたい. So I would like to go to Okinawa. 沖縄に行ってみたいです. I've been to Okinawa. It's a very beautiful place. Number 7, 私は行ってみたい国がたくさんある. 私は行ってみたい国がたくさんある. So there are many countries I'd like to go to. I'd like to go to. 行ってみたい国. So many countries I would like to go to. And the last one, I think the last one, number 8. 寿司屋でウニを食べてみるつもりだったけど忘れた。寿司屋でウニを食べてみるつもりだったけど忘れた。So at the sushi restaurant, I was planning on trying the sea urchin, the uni, but I forgot. So 食べてみるつもり. So remember we had our lesson on using tsumori to talk about our plans. So 食べてみるつもり. I was planning on trying the uni, but I forgot. And that's going to do it for our example sentences. So now we'll check out some problems. So basically, we're just going to fill in the blanks with the given verb in the teimiru form. So we'll have to pay attention to the English translation. So maybe we'll have to use the past tense or the Thai form or whatever, the negative form. So here we have an example. So I want to check out that movie. So we have miru. So その映画を見てみたいです。見てみたいです。I want to see or check out that movie. その映画を見てみたいです. So now we have numbers 1, 2, and 3. So fill in the blanks with these. And remember, just use the English as a guide. And then we have 4, 5, and 6. So fill in the blanks. Answer these. And let's see, we've got one more at the bottom, number 7, the last one. So fill in the blank and answer this one. All right, so now let's check. All right, so number 1, we have I love this song. Give it a listen. So この曲が大好きです。聞いてみて。この曲が大好きです。聞いてみて。So give it a try. Give it a listen. 聞いてみて。Number 2, I would like to go to Japan. 私は日本に行ってみたいです。私は日本に行ってみたいです。So we have 私, so it's probably better to use です。You can't just say 日本に行ってみたい. That's fine. But maybe 私は日本に行ってみたいです is more polite. Number 3, I tried that sushi, but I didn't like it. So we have the past tense, right? その寿司を食べてみたけど好きじゃなかった。その寿司を食べてみたけど好きじゃなかった。食べてみた. So we have the past tense form of 食べてみる。食べてみた. Number 4, I don't like karaoke, but I'll try singing. 私はカラオケが好きじゃないけど歌ってみます。私はカラオケが好きじゃないけど歌ってみます。So, of course, this is the polite form. Instead of saying 歌ってみる, we could say 歌ってみます. This is just the mas form of 歌ってみる. We have watashi, so we can use the mas form. It's more polite. Number 5, please give studying Japanese a try. 日本語を勉強してみてください。日本語を勉強してみてください。So してみて, the te form, てください. Number 6, this recipe looks good. I'm going to try making it later. このレシピは美味しそう。今度作ってみようと思う。このレシピは美味しそう。今度作ってみようと思う。So we have the よと思う. So remember a couple chapters back we talked about using the volitional form with と思う. 作ってみようと思う. So this is talking about like I'm going to try making it later. Like I have a strong intention to do that. 作ってみようと思う. Number 7, the last one, I want to try plum wine. 私は梅酒を飲んでみたいです。私は梅酒を飲んでみたいです。So we have 飲んでみる、飲んでみたい、飲んでみたいです。And that's it. So this chapter is really quick, but I think this lesson is extremely useful because this te miru form is used all the time. And it's a really, nice way of speaking. It's an easy way to express your feelings. So to summarize what we learned that we can append miru to the te form of any verb, type 1, type 2, or type 3. It works the exact same way. The te miru structure expresses a meaning of trying or just, testing something out. So kind of like a light feeling. And the last one, we can conjugate the miru in te miru like any type 2 verb. So te mita, te mitai, te minakatta, te mitakatta, whatever. So any way to conjugate a type 2 verb, we can conjugate miru in te miru, the same. And that's going to do it for today. Next time, we'll look at chapter 49 and a very, very useful lesson. We're going to describe how something looks, sounds, or seems. So maybe that looks good or that sounds fun or he seems sad or whatever. So we're going to use so. And I think this structure is a little complicated, not so easy. I remember for me, it's kind of difficult. and we'll go through it together and we'll explain it. But anyway, very, very useful lesson. So be sure to check that out next week. And in the meantime, thank you guys very much for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and telling a friend. I really, really appreciate it. And remember, you can go to Amazon and you can buy the book yourself so you can study at your own pace. But anyway, thanks again, guys, and we'll see you next time. Matane.